Alright guys, you are about to watch a live trade of mine that I just took. This part that you're watching right now, I recorded it at the end, okay? So this trade was great because first of all, I noticed a huge resistance, okay? I noticed a resistance way back in February of last year. So it's like almost a 1 year resistance, okay? So the trade that I took was really good. It was no leverage. It was about a 5% gain, $466 on a $10,000 position with no leverage at all, okay? And it was one of the perfect trades to take because I even said in my Discord group that RLC hits a 340-day resistance. Will it smash? If it breaks, we'll most likely hit near 261. So this is what I'm posting in my Discord group, right? If that breaks 234, it's going to hit near 261, right? So it broke, and 231 broke, and the trade that I took was right here, okay, in this green box. And I'm also trading it on the seconds time frame as well. So I entered it at 241, and I took my profit at around 252. So this was the trade right there, okay? 241 and around 252. So actually, it was greater range than that. So this was the range that I traded. I waited for the breakout at 234 to occur first by a few percentages. And then when I was sure of the rally where the volume was consistent, okay, the volume kept going upwards, I was also looking at a very low time frame on the 15-second and the 5-second time frame to ensure that it was consistently going up. And then when I was sure, that is where I entered the trade. And I made a quick trade. It's Sunday. I'm not trading big to make profit. I just wanted to make you guys a live trade video. And I hope that you enjoy it. And more importantly, if you guys are curious about the trades that I take, you want to see the ones that I'm going to be calling, the ones I share with my group members, it's time for you guys to join my private Discord trading group. It's $50 a month, but I promise you that 3 months with me, and you will learn more with me than anywhere else in the world. You're gonna be like, wow, I should have done this a long time ago. And trust me, it's gonna be worth your time. Not only that, I also have a really good course that you guys should consider taking because everyone who has ever taken it has only said positive things about it because my goal is to teach people to become a self-sufficient trader. So this course is normally $199. Discord's normally $50 a month. But if you DM me, I'm going to give you an incredible discount to make sure you get both the lifetime Discord membership and this course of mine because I want to contribute to your success long term. So I hope to see a lot of you guys in the course and enjoy the live trade. I take this trade from the beginning, even before entering. I'm rationalizing everything out loud. It's not the biggest profit. Excuse me, it's not the biggest profit because you guys have seen me make tens of thousands sometimes, but it was a really good live trade to showcase my thought process when I'm about to take and enter a trade. So enjoy the trade. I hope to see a lot of you guys. DM me for the course for a great package deal, and definitely check out my Discord group. It'll be worth your time. Enjoy. Yo, what's up guys? So RLC is hitting a resistance back in February of 2023. It's actually there right now. If it breaks it, that resistance right there, it's going to end up hitting on the higher side of 261. But I don't think it's going to break it right now. Okay, I think it's going to most likely find some level of resistance. So because of that, we're going to observe it on a very small time frame and see what's going to happen. And it tried to break above it. It's getting resistance already. And we also have to check the volume. The volume is decent. So right now it's staying above it. So if it breaks above it, there's no point of shorting it. Right? I got to update my Discord group right away. So it's at 344. I'm going to tell them that if it breaks, we'll most likely hit near 261. Does that make sense? Okay, so 261, that's more likely to hit. Does that make sense, guys? So if it breaks above this resistance here, this 340-day resistance, it's going to hit the resistance back in March of 2022, which is going to be held for about almost 2 years now. So we zoom into a low time frame to see how it's trending. See the volume, it's starting to decline here. Volume is not getting as high, but it is trying to pop up. It really is. So let's take a look at it on an volatility perspective as well. Okay, so volatility wise, it's definitely shooting to the upside. So, but you never know, right? Like sometimes we break above a resistance and then we end up dropping. Like we go up like 3-4% and then we just boom, just shoot right back down. So it's important to always be aware of this right now and see how it's trending. I'm not going to enter it until I'm more sure. So even on 30-second, it's getting a higher high on the RSI. 15-second, it's not really diverging. It's trying to shoot back up. And this is not a pattern you really want to short. Definitely not. But if it does, I mean, that's a pretty good rally from here to there. That's like 11%. But it's just so low in volume still. So I'm going to try to short it right now because I believe it's about to just come to the downside. The tick is coming down there. 1, 2, 3 peaks. So I'm going to try to short this with just 10,000 right now. Not yet though, not quite yet. So it made a higher high. Do you see that? I don't like that at all. I definitely don't like that. These are unpredictable waves right now, so it's really difficult to tell where anything is. Like there's no, it's literally impossible right now to guess, but it is looking like it might find its way to the downside. So I'm gonna try right now, just like a little bit soon. 643. I don't like that. Like maybe if it got to like lower, like maybe 34, 35 ranges, but it's staying at 37, so I don't want to enter that. And now it's shooting up. So let's see if we can get an Elliott wave count anywhere here. Definitely not. So no Elliott wave count. I think it's sustaining. It might retest a little bit. So it broke for now, but once again, it hasn't really broken up with force yet. Only 2% so far, and the volume's like questionable. Let's take a look at Elliott wave theory to see if anything is really relevant on this coin. And it's a shit show, this coin. It's literally a shit show. Like, there's nothing that you can really use to gauge. I mean, that might be 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, maybe that's the one. Fuck, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm gonna long it now. I think it's time to long it soon. But I would like a little dip first before something happens. Like, I would love a dip. Because right now, it's just too tight. I'd be risking 3% even on the 30-second time frame if I entered. That's really hard to enter on that. But let's just try for fun. $10,000. Of course, I entered it near the top. I can still keep going. I'm not in for much, so it doesn't really matter that much to me. Momentum is still there, but I think now is where the bearishness is coming. I think it's showing now. Nope, not yet. It's still going. Still higher highs, higher lows. Huh, it's actually climbing. I'm surprised actually. I thought I was gonna lose this trade. I was more so entering it for fun, not just for pure profit. That's why it's only 10K. Okay, so I'm up $100. Where's my price line? It needs to be thicker. There we go. Okay, it's trying extremely hard to rally right now, but I think it's finding a high, finally. So hard for it to rally. But it did break 233, so you would guess that the next target would go higher, right? You would guess that the target would be 261. And that target is derived from around there. But you never know if it's going to actually hit there or if it's going to hit like a range. Do you know what I mean? So it could vary tremendously. So I'm in it for just super tiny position, up $200. I'm not really trading this for profit. It's more so for fun. It's a Sunday, spending time with my puppy. So you look on the daily, right? Like the daily, where the daily opens and the closes are for the next candle, and it's like around here. You can say like around there. So I would say that's more of a like a resistance, and anything above it is like a bull trap. Okay. So let's just see. So now it's like starting to find major hesitation. See, now it's finding hesitation. I think it's going to correct all the way down, like literally. So I don't want to be in this trade. I think that's it. So I'm going to get out of this trade while I still can. Not in profit, but what the fuck? It just oh my god. Did you just see that? It literally just surprised the shit out of me. So this is why I don't trade these coins, because they're extremely unpredictable. Okay? So if it goes up there, I'm only gonna make like $600-700 probably max. So this is the coin that I would normally like never long. Okay, it's extremely unpredictable, like I mentioned. So 255 is like a reasonable target. So, but it's like getting trouble now. But the volume is still incredible. So it's better to like go to a really low time frame. So even on the 15-second time frame, it's still going up. Right, so it might even be better to go to a 5-second time frame. So here it's getting momentum still upwards, right? It's just trying to break this final resistance right here. And now it's still going. So I'm going to take my profit of $500 or around $500. Okay, so I took that. All right, so this one here was a good trade. It was around, see the time here, the open and the close. It was like a 3-minute and 45-second trade for $466 profit. It was a good trade taken. And here we're about to probably hit my target soon, I'm guessing. So now let's go back and take a look here and define the range, okay? Like the range where it could be the lowest and the highest. So now it's still going, as you can see here. Okay, so I like to take a range of two things. You can zoom in really far, or you can put your mouse over and check out the high. I just like to zoom in because I'm too lazy to double click it. So I just zoom in and do that. Or I can put my mouse on here and I see it's 2.6134, but it's the same thing here. Now I'm gonna put my mouse on the body. Okay, like where the open and the close is of the bodies. So around 255. So now I got a range. A very good range, okay? So anything in those ranges is likely to be a trap, okay? So if you can take anything away from this video, it's first of all, just talk about the profit there, right? I made a pretty good profit. It was really quick. $10,000. I only keep $15,000 in this account right now. Okay, $15,000 in this account. I didn't even leverage it. I played a $10,000 trade. Okay, and not only that, I made about 4.5% to 5% on it in a short period of time. So something you got to take into account is position sizing and also being patient. If you've noticed here, my entry price was 2.41. Okay, and I got stopped. I almost stopped myself up many times. So I didn't enter until it was clearly broken, okay? There. And I took my profit like at 52 near the top, right? 52, around there. So I let it go the whole thing before taking profit. I mean, if you take a look at the breakout for where it was truly breaking out, you'll understand, okay? The breakout was like around here, okay? It broke out around 226. Make sense? I didn't enter until 241, like way up, because I thought it was gonna smash back down. So this was like 6-7% of it. I should have entered earlier, to be quite honest. And I just targeted the next resistance. Okay, definitely should have entered it earlier, but I was waiting for a pattern to form. But nevertheless, I took my profit at a reasonable place. I thought I entered at a reasonable place. But this candle here, it kind of shook me out. Like this one right here, as you guys noticed, many candles almost shook me out. And another thing to take note on this trade, why it was perfectly executed, is because I was looking at a low time frame, right? I looked at a really low time frame and I noticed that there's no reason to get out. The 5-second time frame was still telling me to stay in it, right? And as it got close to 255, where I marked the daily open and the close of the candles, right? That's where I got out. Does that make sense? So overall, this was a perfect trade to have taken. And I just wanted to record for you guys, excuse me, a video of me live trading from the beginning to the end with my thought process. Okay? So that is the difference between people who like leverage really high and hope for a big win, and people who take it very slow and win consistently, long time. Would you rather have one big win but you cannot reproduce it often? Or would you rather take many multiple small wins along the road but you're consistent as fuck? So yeah, just wanted to share with you guys a live trade. I thought this was a perfect example of showing patience where to enter, but a few things I would have changed is I would have entered a lot earlier, okay? A lot earlier, 100% a lot earlier, right above the breakout of 226, okay? I even said it in the Discord group too, right? That's all right though. Not all the time it's gonna happen like that, you know? Was it even that one? Yeah, it was. No, I was looking at this high, not 226, guys. Sorry. This high. That's the one I posted in the Discord group over here, see? RLC hits a 340-day resistance. Well, it smashed, and I was showing them the 340-day resistance was here, 234, right? And it broke it. So actually, when you think about it, I didn't wait that long, okay? This was a mistake. 234, okay? I only waited, when you think about it, I thought it was 226, my bad. But it was 224 234 that I waited for it to break until I entered. So I only waited about 3% to not make it a bull trap. So my range that I played was around 241 all the way to 252. So I played a really large range. So in hindsight, I actually did make a perfect trade. So that was the trade range that I made right there. That was a really good range. I waited until it broke out. Sorry about that. Once again, if there was confusion, I thought that I waited until this breakout, right? 226, but I actually waited till the other breakout, because I even said in the Discord group, RLC hits a 340-day resistance, will it smash? If it breaks, it'll most likely hit near 255. So in hindsight, it was the perfect trade to take. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just trying to like narrate for you guys the reasoning for the trade. And yeah, good trade overall. Anyways, talk to you guys later. And honestly, if you guys made it to the end of the video, you should really consider joining my Discord group. I'm always posting possible setups. It's not a signals copying kind of group, because I more so try to teach people what I know so they can become independent traders themselves. And just imagine it. You have the skills. You can go anywhere in the world and trade from your laptop, as long as you have your skills, right? And as long as you put in the time to learn how to trade, you can trade from anywhere. I think that 3 months with me in the Discord group, you will learn more than anywhere else in the world. It's been around for about 3 years now. People have said a lot of good things about it. I'm also on quite often as well, okay? And if you guys want an amazing deal on my lifetime Discord membership, which also comes with my course, okay? If you guys go to my Twitter and you go to my course here, okay? The course itself is normally $199. You can check out everything that I'm offering you. And the people that have taken the course, they loved it. This is by far the most inexpensive course out there for the value that you get. I wanted to make it affordable for everybody. So if you guys want to get a lifetime Discord membership and also this course of mine bundled together, send me a DM. I will make you an amazing deal to help out so you can come learn and trade with me. And you're going to see how pros do it and see how consistent they are over time. All right? So enjoy, and I hope to see a lot of you DM me. Bye now.